everyone, and welcome back to A Weird Frontier, episode 4. Before we get into a recap of what happened last time, and I think we might be kicking off a combat here pretty soon, why doesn't everyone go around and introduce themselves, your pronouns, your character pronouns, and class and race? Why don't we start with Anita?
Hello, everybody. I'm Anita, and tonight I am playing Agnes, who is our team's mystic, jack of all trades, mechanic, savior, mommy, what have you. I go by she, they pronouns, and so does Agnes.
Awesome. Rose?
The visceral reaction I had to hearing you just say mommy.
That's what I was laughing at. Was the look on Rose's face when you said that.
I was trying to promo the stream, and so I was not. I just heard mommy, and it was like, oh no.
You're not alone, Rose. You're not alone. Okay.
You're not alone.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine.
I love it.
Hi, I'm Rose. I go by Ghost Adventures on Twitter and on Twitch, but I'm playing Perdita, or Perdita, however you want to say it. I am the Moside envoy with she, her pronouns, and I'm currently in a bind. I've got my feet tied up and not in a fun way. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll be okay.
I'm sure.
Isabel.
Hello, I'm Isabel. My pronouns are she, they. I'm playing Aurora, the android operative, whose pronouns are also she, they.
Awesome. Gus.
I'm Gus, he, him, playing Finbar, he, they, and I'm the Technomage android.
Okay, awesome. And our captain.
Hi. Yeah. I am Casper, the MB Ghost, and I play Captain Stella Lupim, who is a wolf, because I'm playing Star Wolf. And my pronouns are they, them. Her pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. And I am Pluto, and I will be playing everyone else. With that, we're going to do a recap, and I think the perfect person to recap this last episode that passed would be you, Rose. for no particular reason whatsoever.
Sorry, the salad that was foretold has been brought to me.
No, you were good.
Wow.
But yes, so let's see. Recap of last episode. We some of our crew members woke up with strange dreams, conversed for a while, interrupted my sleep, and then we landed on this planet. I gotta remember which planet exactly.
You landed on the Nebula space station outside of Neptune.
Yes. And we were greeted by a bunch of Seastons at the Nebula space station, correct? And the head engineer, Flip, who Stella kicked it off with. We were about to go and take care of business. You know, we disembarked to go and have some fun time at the bar. And during that, Finbar was left on the ship, and as was Agnes. And Finbar had a little patriotic streak, where he decided to don a red, white, and blue hat and become Uncle Sam himself, and attempt to start destroying the other boxes. Agnes caught wind of this and put a stop to it by flinging him against a wall. When we returned, they disabled Finbar and tied him up. And then when we were about to leave, Perdita decided to go and run the errand for the captain, telling the crew that we were ready to disembark, and no one was on the docking station. It was just dead silent, and it was a bad feeling. And Purdy turned to leave and got bandolier. What is the term?
Got some bolos thrown at you.
Bolos bolos around the ankle. And she screamed for help, and that's where Pluto cruelly cut us off and made us wait a whole week.
What? I would never do such a thing. I know what you're talking about.
You're right. I'm giving a completely inaccurate description of what happened last
Yeah,
week.
how dare you? Uh, anyway, with
I
that,
think you missed the word extra cruelly.
what? Anyway, with that though, why doesn't everyone go ahead and roll me initiative, please?
Oh, okay, that could have been better.
Well, I remember to grab my dice real quick.
See, if you knock me unconscious, I could eat my salad right now. But
I mean, I can have them knock you unconscious real quick before initiative goes off, if that's what you would
Oh
like.
my god.
no, I'm good.
Don't be giving them ideas.
I mean, I aim to please.
But where does one find the initiative on this sheet?
Should be are you on Hephaestus?
Yeah, there it is. Thank you. I had that.
Yeah, it's at the top. Yeah.
I'm
Top
scanning through
center.
everything and I don't see it nowhere. I got a whole 5.
That's right. I don't do.
Oof. I got a 12 and I rolled
12
a 6.
also.
19, baby.
Nice. Someone can move.
Why don't we do this the easy way and everyone add their initiative to their name on Zoom so I can track it, and then I'll roll the enemies real quick. Let's see.
How would you like us to add it to our name?
Just like in front of it or something like that, like how Anita has it right now.
Clever.
Should we split by dex if we have the same initiative?
You definitely have it first. I have a plus.
Yeah,
2.
if you have the same initiative, go by dexterity.
Okay, so I'll do like 12.5 or whatever.
That works. So let's see. We got Captain first.
Heh, damn straight.
19.
Love.
And then we got Agnes right after. And then we have a bunch of 12s here. And then we got, and let's like them next. And fitted at the bottom of initiative, the person that's tied up in their room at the moment is Finbar.
Oh yeah, you're locked in a room.
That's a very.
Worried about Finn.
That's-
I'm worried about what Finn's plans.
1, 2, 3.
I really only have one thing I can try, so
Okay,
On
so
yourself and the ship up.
currently I'm wondering if I need to breathe or not. So
Finn's
with
in
that-
timeout.
I will move you guys over to the bat. None of you are there yet. Those of you on the ship. So I've have you guys in the bottom corner to show that you are off map at the moment. But that's what Purdy's looking at.
Oh shit! I don't like that.
Oh dear.
But Stella, you are first with initiative as you hear a Pearson moth-like scream coming from the space station outside.
And how exactly does a moth scream?
I don't know, Rose. How's a moth scream?
I've heard it before,
Yeah.
but it's definitely just like a normal, like just like a ear-piercing screech.
Ugh, I have sensitive ears.
Yeah.
Super
I
normal.
mean, it's the same scream that I do before combat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I know that one then.
Yeah.
I would go I'd go towards her screaming, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
In case you don't recall, I also said over the comms before the comms cut out, start the ship now, and then it cut out, and then
If-
you hear a piercing scream.
I will note for those of you on the ship, if you are moving towards Purdy, for your first turn, half your movement will be to get where you're at on the map now, because you guys are a little bit off map at the moment.
Okay. And I put Aurora at the
Was at the bridge.
you were on the bridge. I would have Aurora. I would tell Aurora to start the ship, over comms, and then use half my movement to get to where I am on the map right now.
Yep. And then you can move from where your token's at with the rest of your movement if you would like, and then do your actions and stuff.
Ow, fucking. I'm just trying to remember how much speed I have.
No worries.
You should have 40 because
I
I
do
believe
have 40. So I
Yeah,
use
we have a
20 to
plus
get
10.
there. And whatever. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna assume that's me.
You're the one with the red circle.
Yeah. I don't know how to move in roll 20.
There
So
you go.
like whatever
You just
20
click
feet.
it.
Cool,
Be
yeah,
another 10 up. There you go.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that arrow thing. That's the
it's in the measure one.
There's a ruler on the
Yeah.
side. You click it, and it shows you like the distance, and then you
And
can
now
and
I
then you,
know.
and then you just click and move the token there, pretty much with the regular mouse.
Cool. I'm going to shoot because I have a gun now. I'm not
Hell
great at
yeah.
it, but I am going to shoot at the closest.
Here are the people you see surrounding Purdy.
Oh God.
Oh, freaking cats, man! I'm gonna shoot them all. No, that's a lie. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna shoot the closest one, like that.
Yeah, you
that
can do
little
that. Also, as you're doing that, also give
punk
me
ass.
a perception check, please.
That's fine. I've got perception.
I think all of our enemies are working together here. It seems like a really bad situation.
I've got a 13 plus 12.
For perception.
Yeah.
You're looking around at these Felineons. They don't just look like the same breed. They all look eerily like identical 1-to-1 for each of the 8 of them surrounding Purdy. Like there's literally no differences, even in their scent. It's sadly the same.
It's a litter.
So I growl and I do shoot the first one.
Okay,
Like,
sounds good.
first
I
one
had the same exact idea, Finn.
Oh yeah, sure. I should, roll to shoot the person.
Yeah, that would help.
Oh wait, my
Yeah,
range.
you
is
can do
only-
trick attack.
right?
You get a penalty for every like increment of range outside of your first one that you have to take. So it's like, I believe, -2 for every additional range.
Cool.
Yeah, it is. It's -2.
And how far the fuck away are you?
You're
about
Jesus.
the
70 to the
closest one.
closest.
Yeah, closest 170.
Cool. Yeah. Well, I got a 14 minus, however, minus
-2.
okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I am they are 50 feet out of my range. Please don't make me math that.
They're 50 feet out of
What's
your
your
range.
gun's range?
What's your gun's range?
20 feet.
20
I have a
feet.
crappy gun. I'm a melee
Oh,
fighter.
it's minus.
Is that the
it's
minimum?
like -2. Do you want to just dash this turn?
You could
Yeah,
just dash.
because
It
You
would be
don't have to shoot.
-4.
I will
It would
dash.
be -4.
Okay.
I will dash
Or
to
maybe
get up in their
3?
face.
-6.
So a dash would get you right there.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm going to snarl and snap and try and get the attention of all. Actually, I'm just gonna say, "Hey, you fucking cats!" to get their attention.
They all look back at you at the same exact time, and all tilt their head the same exact way and look at you.
They all just heard wolf.
Next up in initiative is Agnes. So your captain shouts at Aurora to start the engines, and then pretty much hightails it out of the ship.
Yeah, Agnes is going to run up alongside. I'm just going to do a real quick. Let me just check my distance. Where is my distance? Where's my ruler that I used to have? Anyways, it's fine. I'll figure it out later. So I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Because I can dash as well, right?
If you dash, it would be your, I believe, both your move and your standard action.
Okay. I can also get to. I think I can get to here, right, in one move.
How much movement do you have?
I've got 30 feet of movement.
Okay, so you can move half your movement because you do have to get off the ship and get on the map. So you can move here with your normal move.
I
Just
can
for-
move there with my normal move.
Yep, for your first turn because all of you are on ship at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm pretty much just giving you half a difficult terrain for your first turn, pretty much.
Okay, sure thing. That really doesn't help me because there's not really that much I can do. I am gonna. There's not really much that I could do since I've got the whole difficult terrain circumstance. I'm gonna have to double my move to try and get to where I need to go.
Okay. So you can move another 30 up.
So to about there.
Yeah, about like right there.
Yeah. All right. I'll pull up there, and that'll be my turn for now until they start engaging us.
Okay. Aurora, you are up.
Okay. How much of my turn is like starting the ship?
It will be it would be activating item, so that will be your standard action.
Standard action. Okay, I will do that.
Okay.
And then can I check the ship guns?
Yeah. Give me
Also-
so standard action starting the ship. The ship starts up normally. To
Okay.
do like a diagnostic real quick to like look at the guns and everything. I'm gonna need either a piloting or a technology roll. Or computers.
Okay, computers
I have faith in you.
slightly better. Okay, 10 plus 24. Or no, 25.
Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, you're able to bring up the diagnostics. You've done this. You're like the backup pilot. But you're able to
Yeah.
open up the diagnostics. The engine's fine. Startup sequence is fine. But as you like dig into the diagnostics, your ship's in lockdown by the shipping bay at the moment. So
We can't access our guns.
You can't leave the shipping bay for your ship at the moment, and your weapon systems are offline.
Can I do something this turn to try and stop that?
Yeah, that will be a hack-in roll to try to hack
Okay.
into the docking bay systems, which there is a thing in here for a hack-in. So that would be a computer's roll.
Okay.
And then I will tell you what the DC is once you get it. So go ahead.
Let's see. Okay, 14 plus 15, 29.
29.
I'm good at computers, not people.
That gets you into the system and gets you past the firewall. It does take a couple actions to fully hack a system, it says.
Yeah.
So that gets you past the initial firewall. So you'll have to take your next turn to like go further in. But that starts the process.
Okay. I just shout into my comms, getting us unlocked and trying to get access to the guns.
Sounds good.
I think that's all I can do on this turn then.
Next up is not Purdy. Someone also rolled a 12 with better dexterity than Purdy. Remember how I mentioned that red light on you, Purdy, before the last session ended?
Oh, I forgot.
That you guys see a red light slowly move from Purdy and snap to the captain as a sniper takes a shot down at the captain running forward. So let's see.
I'm not gonna get taken out by a cat. This is fine.
What do you think? Let's see.
Bring it, pussy.
Ooh, that was almost a nat 20.
That joke was
Snipers
just
do
waiting.
so much damage.
that is a 26 to hit.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, that does hit, but like still.
Yep. My D8s are stuck. Come on. There we go.
You don't need them. Put them back.
I do need them.
Put those away.
You're gonna take 13 points of damage
Okay.
as you take a sniper shot right through the shoulder.
Okay. You
It's
act like
okay.
this is the first time I got shot. Like, please.
I personally just shot Pluto with blindness, so we're good.
It's okay. Oh, wait, what? Oh, you son of a
what?
bitch.
There's the glasses.
Glasses
Okay,
off.
hold on, I rolled
Glasses
D6.
off. Glasses
See, I'm
Oh
gonna
off.
my
get it.
god.
This is- He saves up his point. Oh, I dropped D6. Fuck
They're
me.
just gonna be like, looks like a 20 to me.
I'm obsessed.
Believe it or not, I have almost enough.
He saves his
I'm over
points for
halfway there
this.
again.
I
I'm over
know,
halfway there
it's
again.
beautiful.
God damn it. I rolled a 6. Okay, so what time is it? 9:38. Got it. This is gonna be fun. Wait,
Oh
what
god.
did you
this
just
is just
redeem?
cruel. This is just mean.
Okay. This is fine.
Sure.
Purdy, you're up next in initiative.
Oh god.
You have
okay.
two Felineons standing over top of you. There's 2 back by the door back there, and then the other 4 spread out like between you and your friends.
So I want to say I don't think that I brought out my grenades or anything like that. I think when I go on space stations and things like that, probably leave them back of the ship unless we're going on a mission. But I will say I bring my dueling sword everywhere with me because I'm an asshole. So I want to think that I could shove the blade between my thighs essentially and cut upward to try and free myself.
Okay. Just give me an attack roll.
Okay.
It's not a high DC, but it still has a DC.
Okay. What is that? 15.
Yeah, it's good enough. Yeah, you reach down and just cut right through the bolo and are able to stand up if you would like.
Okay.
It'll take half your movement to stand up.
Yep. I think I'm going to.
If you don't want to take
Surprise
opportunity
situation.
attacks, you could take a guarded step, I believe, which is like you just move 5 feet, but they can't hit you.
I'm gonna go with Isabel
they
because I
could-
can't read my rules right now, so.
But they could also just like it's gonna be their turn next, so it's up to you if you want to do
Yeah,
that.
I think I want to. I think I'm going to use my duck under, which would be my a total defense action.
Okay.
Um,
Can you read what that does for me at the moment? Because I cannot.
it says I can. It says I can duck under a foe's melee attack, causing it to overextend and move into a position more favorable for me. I have to take the total defense action to use this ability.
Okay, so if they
and
take a
then-
melee attack with you while you have this up, then you can do that. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing a total defense action. I can pull
Okay.
that up because I don't know what that is.
Sounds good. Okay, so that's it for you?
Yeah, so I'm doing a
Okay.
total defense action.
The rest of these henches are up. The 2 in the back are going to stay back there and just shoot because they're not allowed to move. This one's going to move up here. It's going to move 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that closes with Stella. I think that's who that is.
Bring it on.
Mhm.
4,
That is
5,
Stella.
one right there.
Yes.
And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. Okay. Let's try to read these character sheets. This is going to be fun.
Oh god.
Okay.
I have a +4 bonus to my armor class until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good.
And then I can do my skill if I need to.
Okay. They have an ability too, don't they? What's that?
Oh, thank you, Finn. I found it at the same time you did.
Okay, cool.
Pluto's head is gone.
Because I am like this close to my monitor at the moment.
It's just mean.
Okay, first, we're gonna take a melee attack on the captain.
Let's
Where's
go.
my D20? There it is. Oh, I can't see. It must be a 20.
No.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, that's a 9. That definitely misses.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have. Let's see. Okay, 2 are within range of the captain. Get shots without any disadvantages, so they're gonna do so. That one's a 19 plus 3 for 22, and that one is a nat 20. So Two of the cats come up and they pull out laser pistols. So Captain's gonna take 7 points of fire damage. And then the last one's gonna take a shot at disadvantage or minus let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's a little out of range. They're gonna try something else instead. You see the last cat that ran up reaches for their belt and pulls out a grenade and chucks it back at the back line towards Agnes. Agnes, I need, well, first let me roll, see how it gets near you. An 11. Does that hit you?
That does not hit me.
Okay, so let me.
Neither not armor class nor kinetic armor class.
Okay, I'm gonna roll d6 to see which direction it goes in.
Oh, okay. I found where my.
So it goes down here, and you see smoke pour out of where it hit, like blue smoke.
Down that direction?
Yep, down this direction. It sits there for a second and disperses.
Gotcha.
Okay.
You see the two in the back seem to be working on that door in the back. They both have their their wrist computers up and they're typing something in, but they don't seem to be paying attention to the battle. The other two though are going to make melee attacks on Purdy. So what happens with your melee attack? Your AC goes, or your AC goes up.
I have a +4 to my AC, and then if they hold on.
I believe if they hit, you can move.
If they miss, I can, as a reaction, attempt to reposition with a +8 bonus to my attack roll against that foe.
Okay, the higher of
It's called duck under. So essentially, they try and attack me, and I move.
the one on the left
step.
rolled a 10, the one on the right rolled a 16.
Okay, so 10 definitely misses. Let's see, what is my armor class? 16, so meets it, beats it.
Okay, but is that 16 with the +4?
Oh, no, I have my +4. So
and it's been 6 minutes. Thank God, Jesus.
they both fail.
Oh, that's what you guys look like. I remember now.
Hey!
AC is armor class for those that are watching that are asking what it is.
What was that?
Yes, how hard they are to hit.
I don't know about that, Ren. I don't know if I love you that much if you try to pop that again in the same combat.
So I don't know if it's one foe or both foes.
It would be one, I feel like.
Okay.
Because you only get one reaction.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So let's see. So I'll say you can move one of them two within 5 feet of you, it says. Okay.
Mm-hmm. If you're within 5 feet of them, you can target them, and you can move them 5 feet, 5 additional feet for every.
Yeah, and you need to make an attack
5
roll.
over.
Yeah.
So for every 5 over the KAC +8,
yep,
you can move them another 5 feet.
Yeah. So give me an attack roll, and I'll see what their KAC +8 would be. 19.
That is 19.
Okay, so you just move them to straight 5 feet because you don't go too much. You don't go over. So
Yeah.
Which one would you like to move, and which direction?
I think I'd like to move. Let's see. Can I move? Let's see. No. I'll move this guy back one.
Okay.
Just so I have more wiggle room.
Sounds good. Yeah, you dodge his swing and you hit him with the butt of your blade and knock him back 5 feet. Perfect. Next up in initiative in their room is Finbar. What's Finn doing? Besides just chilling.
So, could I hear Perdita?
You heard Purdy scream, and you heard footsteps move off the ship.
Okay, so I heard that, and I heard the things that came over comm, which was Aurora talking about hacking something and getting in, and Perdita saying to start the ship. So I'm guessing I'm tied up, but my fingers still move, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast... there's a computer somewhere in this room?
Yeah, each room has a terminal.
Okay, holographic interface.
Okay.
So I can access the computer from wherever the heck I'm tied up to. And I'm going to try and see if I can't help speed things up with getting guns online.
Okay, you made computers roll.
because I mean I'm the only useful one here, so
Yeah, obviously.
Why do I feel like I'm at
35.
work all of a
rolled
sudden?
20. I rolled a net 20. I got 35 for Peter roll.
Yeah, so Aurora, you're fiddling with the systems. Finbar, what's your username for the ship? Like, what's your login name?
I was just Finn.
Just Finn. You
Yeah.
see Finn logged in, and then you just see like you lose control of the mouse, and all the systems go green.
Thanks,
Guns out
Finn.
on.
And you hear Finn with that nat 20. You can also access the comms. You all hear across
Well,
the
I'm assuming
comm
the
channel.
comms are in our ears, so
Yeah, he logs back in the comms. You all hear Finn like, "Oh, ship's back."
Oh, wait,
Meanwhile, I'm still locked in a room tied up.
But with that, we're back to the top initiative. Before we get to Stella,
I'll worry about that later.
this thing I'm dragging is not actually on the map, but I need to drag it on the map so you guys can see what they look like. As every computer screen in the space station, plus the screen that both Finn and Aurora are hooked into, get hacked, and you see this guy appear on the screen.
Wow. Oh my god, he looks like my cat Jonesy.
Short little guy in overalls with a pipe and a monocle and a hat, holding what looks like some like mechanical thing on his back with a little orb of like green energy.
The
Hello
main villain
there.
in Cats versus Dogs.
You seem to be in the way of an artifact that I desire. Hand it over, the great Garfield's artifact, and I will let you all live.
I'm at the bridge, right? So I have the ship's comms.
Yeah, he's hacked into your comms. This is coming through your comm channel.
Oh. I think Aurora just flips him off. This is like a video thing, right? So
Yeah. How dare you? That's so uncouth. Don't you know who I am? I am Dr. Snuggles Fluffbottom, one of the most renowned Felineons in all of space. Hand over the lasagna, and none of you have to die.
I'm like slamming hang up, but it's not working because he's hacked into the systems and just like flipping him off the whole time. Just like rude.
How many computers are in this area that I'm in?
There's one big ass monitor like up top here somewhere.
I'm
And then
gonna
there's a
shoot it.
couple of small ones on the sides.
My answer to him is I'm just gonna shoot it. If
Okay.
it's close enough.
Yeah, I'll let you use a reaction to shoot it without wasting your turn, because that seems like
Cool.
something a captain would do.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna shoot it.
You shoot the strain.
Yeah. And to the person in front of me, I'm snarling and I'm gonna slash at them
Go for it.
because they right in my face. And I have dirty tricks, so I get a bonus to my attack rolls.
Nice.
Plus, they're after your lasagna.
I don't care about that. Fire Knuckles, go!
And you guys got your first confirmation on one of the gods, for sure, in session.
Oh.
Not that our characters would know.
19.
Yeah, they don't know who the hell Garfield is. 19?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the thing about having no like Earth-based humans in the group. No one's gonna get any of these references for these gods.
So we're all just like, okay.
I don't know what lasagna is. It is 12 damage from my Iggy
Okay.
Knuckles.
I'll
fire.
explain what lasagna is on the way home.
They are very rough.
We live.
The person in front of you, they are definitely bloody, and they hiss out at you, "Liar! You smell like the Great One's goodness. I can see it wafting off of your fur."
I know I smell delicious, but you are not my type.
They just hiss in your face.
Smell like freaking blueberries,
And I
man.
bark in her face. I only get. Do we get multi attack? Do I get multi attacks in this? I don't know.
Not
how
if
this
you're
works.
using trick attack, because trick attack is a full action. But make sure you roll your like extra. I don't know for
I don't have trick attack because I took something else.
it's uses trick attack though. So what is the name of your
Yeah.
thing?
My thing is called Dirty Trick.
It should still, I believe, use your full action, but just make sure that you're adding all your extra damage if it still adds the trick attack damage.
Okay, let me double check on what the hell.
Is
I
that
don't
one of
know.
your? Is that one of your exploits?
Yeah, improved combat maneuver is dirty trick. I get +4 to my attack roll for dirty trick. No. You can
It's
take
improved dirty trick.
Yeah, my improved combat maneuver is dirty trick, and then my other one is called a grab and go. That's a feat though. Also, what is this? Can differently. Oh, blood in there. When I score a critical hit, I didn't score a critical hit, did I? No.
Yeah.
I think that just gives you a +2 to.
Math time.
This is a feat, right?
Blood in their eye is a feat. I'm not trying to pickpocket anything.
Use one combat maneuver.
And dirty
Gain
trick is a feat.
4 bonus to resolve that combat maneuver.
Yes. So this just gives you a +2. So you can still do the trick attack. So you could roll your stealth, or I think you might roll intimidation because you have good charisma.
Oh yeah.
To see if you get the additional trick attack damage, which would be 3d8 for our level.
Sure. Okay. So let me roll my intimidate because I'm barking and snapping at this chick hissing in my face. Oh wait, I can just roll you in here because you like me.
They're not a chick, they're a cat.
Snarl off.
That is absolutely true. I got 15 on the die, and it's +15, so I got a 30.
Yeah,
to
definitely
intimidate the crap out of them.
intimidate them.
And now I need to find
Like
how
they're
many-
hissing back at you, but their fur is all on end.
Yeah. Deal with it. D8. That is 6 +5 +6 +1. How many times do I roll this thing?
I think it's just
3d8.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 6 +5 +6. 12. 13,
So yeah,
14, 15,
they say a lot to
18.
you, and you just hiss and slash back out, and just like right across the throat, just blood gurgle. They drop down dead.
And then my eyes are like flashing as I turn to the next nearest one, blood like dripping from my claws, and just like snarl at him. It's like, who's
Sounds
next?
good. Next up is Adnus. Adnus, with Stella a little in the bloodlust, why don't you roll me a perception check as that person drops?
I would absolutely love to. Let me find my perception. Let me find my die. Let me roll my die. That's a 30.
Yeah. You see the blood that's dripping off of Stella. Looks kind of doesn't look like how blood should look. And you look down to the body, and the body has like started to turn to goo. There's just like gray goo and like an outline of what that cat like body shape was.
Would I happen to know what these are? I've got decent life science.
Best you could think of is some type of cloning gone wrong, maybe killing it like that destabilized it or something, but it's hard to tell without like going further into like an investigation of the body.
All right, sounds good. I think these are clones. So
Weird.
don't feel too bad about killing them.
Right. Yes, because I felt bad about that. My tail is wagging the whole time as like snarling at these people.
Who would have thought a dog getting to fight a bunch of cats is happy?
Okay, so I'm going to look at these two that are between Perdita and Stella, and I am going to cast Electroplasmic Barrage, and it targets up to 2 creatures that are no more than 30 feet apart from each other.
Okay. That's good.
And I'm going to cast it at level 2. And I'm going to need This is a ranged attack against their kinetic armor class. So let me. That's a natural 20 on the die.
Yes.
That will definitely do it.
So do I have to do? I have to do one against each, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The second one is a. Where's my casty thing? What is my casting? Plus 6, so that's 19 for the second one. Does that hit?
19 definitely hits.
Okay, so it's a natural 20, which would wind up being like a 26 and 19 for the second one. Let me just look at my telekinetic projectile again. Or no, that's not it. Never mind. That's not what I was thinking. It's electroplasmic barrage. That's what I did. Each one does 4d6 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So
when you do 8d6 because it crit.
Yep.
yes. So that is 10, 16, 19.
This music is really good. I might bop into this.
I love it.
Geez. Okay, so that's 6, 19, 20, 32, 37 points of damage from the crit.
Okay.
And the other one is 10, 15, 17 points of damage.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and describe what happens to these two poor cat clones as they get shot to hell?
That same sort of like glow surrounds Agnes, and then coming up from the earth is this almost black ichor that just clings and bursts through the back end of either of these creatures.
Yep, and they drop down singed, already starting to deform as they hit the ground.
Agnes and Stella are a deadly combo, yo.
The goo that lands on the ground is literally just bubbling from the electricity coursing through it.
And then I would like to use. I would like to move.
Go ahead.
So I'm gonna go my 30 feet up to about there.
Okay. It's about 4 over from Stella.
Right about there.
Perfect. Okay, Aurora, back on the ship. You are up.
Shit.
Yes. Okay.
Systems are all green.
I'm assuming the ship's guns are better than my gun.
Yes, but I feel like Aurora would know that the ship guns have a lot wider area of effect when they hit than a normal gun.
So I probably can't use them. Okay, what's the area of effect of the...
I think Purdy can dodge.
What's the area of effect on it?
It's pretty much going to be like a 15-foot radius wherever they hit. These are meant to hit ships, not people.
I could try and just get 3 in the corner over here.
Yeah, you could.
And try and not hit Purdy at all. I think I'm going to do that. Can I use my trick attack as well? Or not with the ship?
Roll me a d20. Just a straight luck check. You roll above a 10.
3.
Okay, so no.
Okay. That's okay. I'll still try to get all of them, and then I can attack multiple times then, in that case. So, my plus to my gun, which I have like proficiency and weapons focus, is plus 10, but my base ranged attack bonus is plus 8.
You are gonna roll Paladin for this, actually, for the attack.
Oh, interesting. I'm good at piloting. That's even better. Okay. Cool. First one. I don't want to tell you.
What was it?
I have a plus 14. I have a plus 14.
What would you roll?
A nat 1. I rolled a nat 1 about it, actually.
It was nice playing you guys.
Okay.
Really had a good time.
Roll me
I
a
think
roll.
we got a lot of compliments.
Roll me a d4.
The d4?
Yeah, roll me a d4.
Please, please. The dice have betrayed me.
See if the gun goes high or low.
4.
Okay. It goes off and like above where you were aiming, not below and hitting Purdy.
Good God. Okay.
You guys hear a massive gunfire from your ship that sails over top the battlefield, not hitting anything.
Cool. How many more times can I attack? I probably won't roll 2 nat 1s in a row.
You can do one more. It will be
okay.
It will be
-4.
Yeah, -4.
Okay, 19 plus 14 -4. So 29.
That will definitely hit. I'm going to say they all get a reflex save because this is a shit blast. It's pretty much an AoE. So that's a 2 on the dice. That's an 18 on the dice. And that's a 6 on the dice. So the 18 on the dice plus their bonus would beat the save. So the one I'll say the one closest to Purdy that Purdy knocked back was able to jump back forward, back where they were to dodge, but they will take a little bit of damage. The other two will take the full brunt of it. So roll me 3d10.
Yay!
And you add your dexterity modifier to the damage.
Okay.
This reminds me, I have to actually get your guns and stuff fitted out. We need to do like an offline ship build session. See what you guys have on your ship.
12 plus 4, 16 damage.
Okay.
I should have just done my trick attack.
So the one in the back jumps forward and survives, only bloodied. 2 that were hacking didn't even look up as the shot came in and are pulped against the door. There's just goo everywhere. Just that whole back is covered in goo where the door is. And you see the door, Purdy, like it's actually dissolving a little bit, the metal.
So they're like a little bit acidic.
They're a little acidic, yeah. But with that, that sniper up in the rafters definitely saw what Agnes did last turn. It has changed targets. So Agnes, does a 31 hit you?
No.
Rude.
It doesn't.
Ah.
Yeah, it does.
Damn.
Of course it fucking does.
Oh, I wasn't gonna question it. I was like, yeah.
Just making
Agnes
sure.
is God. Fight me.
Roll me a
Who knows? She could have a skill.
roll me a perception against their stealth to see if they get trick attack on this.
It's 18 on the die plus 14.
Okay, so 32. They have a 17
wise.
stealth. They rolled a 17 on the die, so
Wise
that
as
is
fuck.
a 34. So they will be rolling trick attack die. So this might hurt Agnes.
It's like a shot. Just you have to look away.
It's all good.
You take 25 points of damage as you're
Okay.
shot right through the stomach with this sniper.
My SP picks up quite a bit of that.
Yeah, the wound is like it goes to like the side of your stomach, not like in your vital area, but it's like it's sizzling pretty intensely. It's like a clean burn through the back. I can't even talk. Through your back.
Well, shit, that's rude. How far away is the sniper from me?
So if you look in the map, at the top where he is, he's on a building about 20 feet off the map from there and 20 feet up.
Oof. Okay.
Like,
So he's
way
pretty
the
far
heck up
away.
here.
Yeah,
I got you.
he's pretty far away.
And he's got a
So
clear
here
shot?
plus
Wow.
20.
You can just see him crouched behind a thing with a sniper, like a full tripod set up.
Short
Well,
range
that's
for
the
a starship
gun
gun.
range.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Very
that's
large.
95 feet. But I'm a mystic. Anyways, that's gonna be it from until I figure out what I can cast at him.
No worries. With that, though, the sniper went. So, Purdy, you're up. There is 3 henchmen left around you, and a sniper taking shots at your friends.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know what I want to do. So I'm sorry, you said that I can take a guarded step. Is that my whole turn though?
No, but that is a reaction. Is that
It's
a
a
move?
move.
That
It's
might
a
be a
move
move
action.
action.
It's a move action.
You can also fully withdraw, but that would be your whole turn.
Well, I just want to take like a step or two.
Yes, guarded step is your move. So you can only move 5 feet, but they don't get attacks of opportunity on you.
Can I move 5 feet diagonally? Is the question.
I believe so. Yes, it doesn't
Okay.
specify.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a step back this way. So then I should be that should be a guarded step, and then I should be. Hold on. I'm trying to measure. God damn it! I just had a measuring tool. Hello? Okay. Oh God, I don't know if it will count. Right
that
here
works.
is right here is saying 30 feet, but I don't know if Agnes counts as being within
So
30 feet.
5,
This counts
10,
as 30
15,
feet.
20, 25. You can move right here because you just moved 5, so you have another 25. You're right there.
Oh, well, I don't want to leave my enemies. I just want to take a step closer to Agnes.
Yeah, you can do that. So you can still
Because
move.
right here is 30. Right here is 30, but this is telling me it's 35, and that one's saying it's 35. So
It's 30 feet.
Is she?
You're measuring from the corner. For
Yeah,
some
you
reason
have
instead
to
of the
measure.
center.
Yeah, you would have measured from your token itself. So Agnes is 35 feet from where you're at at
Okay,
the moment.
so that's fine. I'll take an additional step this way. And then Agnes should be in range. I'm just going to give her an inspiring boost, which means that you'll regain a number of stamina points equal to twice my envoy level and my charisma modifier.
Nice.
So that would be we're level, where are we? 7?
You're level 6.
6.
We're level 6, and then
So it'd be
my
12.
charisma is +4.
So what do you
16?
say as your inspire and Agnes?
Walk it off, Agnes. You're good.
You're so fine. It's fine.
You're fine.
I think
You're
Agnes
fine.
is like, fuck you too, I'm trying to save your ass. Like, and like a little angry, and that kind of like reinvigorates Agnes.
The rage fuels you.
Yes.
So that is my standard action. I can't imagine I can do anything as a bonus action. So I guess I could take the rest of my movement. I kind of wanted to fight these fools, but it's fine. I'll take the rest of my movement. So let's see. I moved 10 feet, so I can move here.
My notes are still over the place. I turned the page from last episode's notes for this session, and it goes right to the Gone Ghost notes. And the first thing is orgy ends up being emotional for my character.
Beautiful.
I remember that.
Randomness.
So that'll be my turn, is just moving the rest of the way. Yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Perfect. It's the hench's turn. These ones are going to move 10, 15, 20, 25 over here. Not going to move within melee range. And they're going to hiss something in Felineon to the one over here, which I don't know if any of you speak Felineon. I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I do, because I have like a million languages.
Yes.
Then you hear them hiss sleep, and that one throws another grenade in your direction. So it's going to aim for the middle person, which is Agnes. Agnes, what's your kinetic armor? Never mind. Never mind. That's a nat 20. So with this being a save, it doesn't do a damage on hit because it is just a save and throw. I'm just gonna say with it being a nat 20, the save and throw will go up by 1. So I need you all to make me fortitude saves, the 3 of you there. So Stella, Purdy, and Agnes, fortitude saves, please.
I'm also going to, if I need to, do watch your step so that someone can get a +2 to the saving throw.
Okay. Who are you giving the +2 to?
Can I wait until I see?
Nope, you have to do it. You have to do it as it happens.
As a reaction before your
Rude.
ally. Oh, before I do
Yep.
the saving throw. Okay. I feel like
Who do you
Agnes.
like more?
Brutal.
that.
Your captain or her human?
I mean, one is more affectionate towards me, and the other is maybe more helpful in most situations.
To
Wait,
be
is that-
fair,
I know
Agnes
which
also
one I
just
am.
told you to go fuck yourself. So how would you
Okay,
react?
fine.
Pedally.
Okay.
Fine. I'll
Sounds good.
tell it to Stella.
Okay, so what did you guys roll?
So let's see.
Well, I initially had a +0. So with the +2, I got a 13.
Wow.
I got
Um,
25.
25.
18 + 7.
You're also okay. Cool.
Actually, wait, sorry, 22. That's my mistake.
Okay. Purdy, Agnes, you're able to get a thing in time. Stella's out like a light.
God damn it.
Again, falling asleep.
Brynch,
Why are you
hold
always
your breath.
asleep,
Oh,
Captain?
Because I
And the
don't have
streak-
fortitude.
And the
No, you're all
streak
good.
continues.
I think it's once an episode, and I'm sorry about all this.
Truly, it has been every episode.
I am
Cas-
so
Casper.
mad.
Casper,
Hit the button,
cue the little
Casper.
sleep thing.
I'm getting to it.
Just hotkey it at this point.
So that makes you
Uh.
asleep, which makes you unconscious, which makes you helpless at the moment.
Oh my god.
Helpless is not a good thing. Just put it that way.
Shit.
But with that,
Is there a way I can wake myself up?
I believe your teammates can use an action to wake you up, but it's not their turn yet.
No, it's my turn.
With that, one will take a shot
Have a
at
nightmare.
one will take a shot at Purdy, which misses completely. The other will take a shot at Stella. They get a -2, but they do get advantage because you are asleep at the moment. Does not matter. They rolled like dog shit. So they
see
both
what you did
miss. They both miss, but your captain is unconscious. Finn, you are up. What are you doing back on the ship?
So, since I got things working again, can I also control the guns or no?
Oh god.
You're gonna get a -2 to the roll because you are doing it like remotely. You're not like
Okay.
at the main interface, but yeah, sure, you can make a
Piloting,
pilot
though.
and check.
I was piloting.
Yeah, it's piloting.
It's piloting.
That's the
I
class
have
skill
good-
that I took nothing in.
Yeah, it's
I
piloting.
have
it's
good
pi-
piloting if you want to
it's-
wait.
It's
and do something
piloted
else.
because neither one of you are in the gun, like the gun system itself. You guys are doing it from the console. It's a very
else
remote workaround. You're doing it. You don't have the targeting system in front of you. You don't have the little aim thing for the gun. You're just blindly hitting the shoot button, pretty much.
Do I have access to like? Do we have like an outside speaker on this thing or something?
Yeah, you would have a speaker.
Can I yell loud enough to wake Stella up?
I do have sensitive ears.
That's gonna be a perception check for Stella. It's gonna be what is it? Difficulty, which for you guys is a 29.
Yeah, almost 30.
Let me see what.
So
Worth the try.
you gotta beat a 29
gotta try.
perception.
I don't know what else I could do tied up and locked in a
Yeah.
room, so I'm just trying to improvise here.
Well, maybe
That's
don't
fine.
put on mysterious hats next time. You won't be stuck.
What
But
we
it
learned.
made me so cool.
It actually
Wait,
made you
what was-
insufferable.
What was it?
It's 29.
Perception, DC 29 on the check.
What's 15 plus 12?
27. You are still asleep.
Oh.
So can I help? Can I help Stella? Oh no, I have to be adjacent to her.
You are nowhere near Stella. You are back on the ship.
Ah!
You don't even have
Wait,
you don't
wait.
even have like line of sight on Stella because the professor's still on your computer screen at the moment.
That's so annoying.
Can't see it all?
No, there's no front window
Damn.
on the ship. It's all sensors.
Target falls in a save.
Your
Damn.
ship is
Okay.
very bare. You do not have that nice wide window to look
I believe
out.
it.
Stella,
It's-
No,
you
that
have
tracks.
The front of your
That's-
ship's
that's
a
very us.
literal submarine that got shafted into a ship somehow. But yeah, with that, we are back to the top of initiative. Before we get to Stella, and I'll give you a roll at the end of your turn, Stella. The doctor is back on the computer. He's like, "You guys should really give up. Send in the reinforcements." You guys hear distant footsteps pounding against metal.
Does that wake me up?
That does not wake you up, Stella, but you can make a fortitude save on your turn.
Oh,
I have no fortitude. Can
Just
I make it
crit.
a
Just
reflex?
crit.
It has to be
Just
fortitude.
crit.
Just crit. Just crit.
Just crit. Just crit.
DC's not super high. It was really high at the first roll because they crit on the grenade, but
Natural one. Yeah, this is
Oof.
great.
Ugh.
Stella just turns over and starts cuddling their their
It's
little
just so
gauntlets.
cozy.
I hate this for Stella.
Stella
I
gets
know.
Stella
I
gets
also hate this for Casper. I'm
Stella
sorry, Casper.
Stella gets up on 4 legs, does the dodge spin in place, and then lays back down.
I was thinking the exact same thing. That's what my dog does all
Getting
the
real
time.
comfy.
Bright side, it's adorable.
Agnes, you're up.
Hello. Awesome. I'm gonna do another electroplasmic barrage at these two fools right here that threw the sleep grenade.
Okay.
I
And
am
I'm
gonna shout to the comms that our ship is up and running, so we can
Okay.
just try to flee.
Yeah, that's perfect. Because I can do things. Actually, you know what? It's my full turn to try and wake Stella, right?
It would be your standard action.
My standard action. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. You can move standard action move, or is
Yeah.
that a specific thing?
Your moves, it's separate things. So you can use your move, and then you can use your standard. And to wake them up, it's just automatic. You just have to waste your action to do it.
But you can't split your move up, right?
You can split your
You
move
can't-
up.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can move, wake them
then-
up, and then keep moving.
I'm gonna move to to Stella. Agnes is gonna be like, "Come on, Stella, come on, wakey, eggs and bakey. Let's go, let's go, let's go."
Please wake up with the sound of bacon.
So that's my standard action. That should wake
Yep, Stella, you automatically wake up.
Stella up.
Yay! I wake up to when someone
Uh,
said bacon.
And then I'm gonna be like, "All right, everybody, time to boogie on out of here. Let's go." And I'm gonna start moving back towards the ship. That's gonna be the rest of my movement.
I just picture Stella being in the old bacon strips commercial. Bacon? Did someone say bacon?
Bacon!
Next up is Aurora. You just gonna
Okay,
start. You
so
just
I
gonna get the ship revved up. I'm guessing.
Yes. Can I attack with the ship's gun and get the ship going at the same time, or no?
You have to do one
I
or
have
the
to
other.
pick one.
Yeah, just,
I'll get the ship
they're both standard actions. So yep, you get the ship into startup sequence. The engines go on.
I want to take the sniper out.
I know, but I can't. Like, we also need to leave.
I mean, I could try and start it on my turn.
Yeah, you can.
You can tell me
And
to try and start
can Finn do it remotely? Start up the.
Yeah, it'll yeah, he can start it up if you want to take the shot.
Yeah, I want to try and get that sniper.
Okay.
Okay, so piloting check,
Yep, pilot and check.
please. Don't be a nat one again. Okay, not great. 19.
That's not bad.
19 hits his EAC on the dot,
Oh,
but he will get a save.
okay.
He rolled a 2 on the dice. So yeah, go ahead and roll that 3d10 plus your dexterity.
Love that. Oh, actually, I'm also gonna do the -4 penalty shot to try and
Okay, go
hit him
for it.
again. Okay, this was 13 plus 15, 28 -4. So I
Yeah,
still hit
that
him.
still hits. And there's a save for him. He makes the second save.
Oh, he makes a second save. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll do these separate.
Question: what
Yeah,
kind of
I'm
guns are
not
these?
rolling well.
They're just like the standard phaser guns. They're not like you haven't upgraded them yet.
Would they like damage the building he's
Nice.
standing on as well?
Yeah,
making,
they're definitely doing damage to the building, but we'll get to that after they hits. These are meant to hit ships. They will definitely damage the building.
14 damage on the first one and 20 damage on the second one.
So 14 and 10 then. Okay. He's not
Yeah.
bloodied from that, but as he's
I
hit,
rolled.
you see him roll off the building, and this is what the glimpse of him it looks like as his helmet's shot off his face. If it'll let me zoom in on him.
Okay.
He'll say it's more of a leopard-like Felineon, but he rolls off the ship and out of sight as you shoot at the building. But he definitely looks hurt.
Off the building?
Cool.
I mean?
Yep, he rolled right off the building as the building collapsed. The whole building
And then
gave in from that.
Does he take falling damage?
No, because he's a Felineon. He always lands on his feet.
Damn it.
Can he roll a save?
I was like, he's probably good at reflex saves, but
He rolled high enough on his reflex save. He landed on his feet about half damage. They pretty much
Absolutely
Felineons pretty much
rude.
get evasion for fall damage.
and if he's a sniper, he probably already has evasion anyway.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll use my move action to like get into the pilot seat and get ready to fly us out of here once Finn gets us back online, like ready to go.
Sounds good. Let's see. The sniper would have been Nets. They're going to use all of their moves to just get the fuck out of Dodge because you guys are shooting the ship at him now.
Fucking run.
But Purdy, you're up. You hear footsteps approaching the area. You still have 3 henchmen up. You see Agnes take off.
Yeah, I was planning on Sleeping Beauty waking up Stella, but Agnes took care of that, so I think I will just run as my action, which is
I believe 5 times your speed.
5 times my speed. Jesus Christ!
If you use your entire action, I believe the run action is a full action. 4 times your speed in a straight line, but you are flat-footed, so your AC will be down a little bit.
Okay.
Or you can just, I believe, double move if you use your move and your standard action to move.
But if I do, because that's 30, so if it's 4 times, that's 120 feet. Is that for real?
What
Is
movement
that
you said?
60, 120? Yeah. So, what are they gonna do? Shoot me while I'm inside the ship? Yeah, I might as well run.
So what are you doing? Using run, the full action?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm running
so,
because that's what I was told to do.
1 second. I just want to bring it up so I can look at it.
Put it in the chat.
That is amazing.
It's very cool.
You put it in the roll 20
Zoom
chat. Or yeah, the Zoom chat, I mean.
Mhm.
Oh, that's really dope, actually. Okay, cool. Just imagining that on like a monk
Run,
or something
boy,
from
run.
D&D. That'd be insane.
I know, right?
On a monk, I mean monks.
That would just be a
Monks?
blur.
Monks already are able to go 120 feet on a standard.
That's what I'm saying. That'd be
Casper and I are
insane.
gonna have like plus 20 or plus 30 to our movement speed by the time we're like high level. So
Damn. Okay, get bigger
I live a
maps. I
life
got
of
it.
Comfort.
Just
I
have
live a life of
I'll just have
comfort.
100 by 100 square map. We'll go.
Oh,
We'll go
God.
really.
you might need to
We'll
later.
go really fucking tactical up in here.
No. So that's my whole turn, and I just run. I'm just like,
Okay.
well,
Yeah,
Bye.
you 100% make it back to the ship with that much movement. You are gone. You are obviously almost like putting you on the ship, so I'll mark you there.
Yeah.
The henches are gonna chase you guys down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because Stella is awake, but Stella is still prone. This one's gonna chase after Agnes and chuck another grenade her way. Ooh, off of the tray. Spun around and laid on a 19, so that will hit, I believe.
Yep.
I need a fortitude save for Agnes, and then we're gonna have 2 attack rolls on Stella with advantage.
Hey,
Or not
this is still gonna
advantage,
take turns waking each other up.
I rolled an 18
A
on the die.
bonus.
That's a 23.
So the first one misses Stella, the second one hits. Stella, you're gonna take another 3 points of fire damage. And what did you roll, Agnes?
23.
Okay,
On
yeah,
my 42
yeah,
save.
you're fine. You're still covering your mouth as you're running. As soon as you heard the pin and heard it like boop, boop, boop right at your feet, you're already ready for it. Okay, perfect. So we are back to Finn.
Finn just flicks a button of the keyboard and start the ship.
Yep. Engines go green. You hear the ship. All of you hear the ship start to go. You do not have much longer to get to it before they have to take off. Because if they have to shut down, it's gonna be a whole idle sequence. So, back to the top of the initiative, Stella.
I am pissed, and I'm going to lash out at the cats that are right on top of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout over comms, Captain, you need to get on the ship right now. We gotta go.
Can't hear you, full of rage. I got a 16.
That's a good point, Stella. Why don't you roll me a will save, please?
Oh no.
Because you are pretty full of rage, actually.
Why?
24 for that save.
A 24?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But
You-
16
you-
with my knuckles.
You get the feeling that someone is watching you at the moment, and they are very excited by you choosing to stay and attack.
Okay, that's creepy.
But what did you roll to hit?
16.
Okay. On the bottom, or the one above you, or the one left of you?
Doesn't really matter. I want to attack them both.
Okay. We'll say the one on the left then first. So go ahead and roll your damage. The 16 does hit.
13.
He is gone.
Cool. And then the next one is a 13 to hit.
Okay, with a
You're not moving this turn?
with you taking a second attack, that will be a minus, and that does bring it just under their AC. So the second one does miss. The second one catches your wrist.
I do not understand this combat thing. Can you explain to me why it's a minus?
If you take your full turn to make extra attacks, you get -4 to your attack roll. It's supposed to be both rolls, but I let it be just the second one.
Okay. Cool. I did not know that, but all right, cool.
No worries. But yeah, you kill one. The other one blocks it. Agnes, you're up. Stella is not moving. Stella is fighting as they drop another clone.
Okay. Seeing that
Purdy
is...
did not have that hang up. Purdy just, you saw a flash of white and Purdy was gone.
Yep.
I mean, I had a plan. I had all intents of picking up Stella, but I saw Agnes do it, and it was like, well, situation solved. Let's go.
Let's see. Are these two within? They are within 40 feet of each other. I'm just gonna electroplasmic barrage both of them again. And smoke them if you got them. I'm doing it at second level for the second time. So that's 2. Shit. That's a 24 to hit for that one. And the second one is a 23.
Yep. That
17 and 18.
Yeah, they both hit. Roll me that damage.
All right. The first one is 15 points of damage.
15 is their HP.
Okay, and the second one is 17.
Yeah. So Stella, you stay and fight, you drop one, the other one catches your arm, you snarl in his face, and then you just hear a buzz of electricity, and the one in front of you, plus the one off to the side, both just disintegrate. And you look back to see Agnes with a hand outstretched.
I had it!
We need to get out of here now!
All of the enemies are off the board, so if everyone's going to retreat, I'll say we can end initiative, and you guys can just book it. As the two of you that are left there,
begrudgingly.
This is what the two of you see coming from the doors in the corner behind you. And there's more. You can hear more coming.
I'm going to make sure that Stella is on the ship before Agnes. Agnes is going to be the last one on the ship and is going to cast Grease behind us.
Yep. You hear this. You hear
Yeah.
a lot of footsteps and hissing coming from the space dock as you guys take off. And before the camera feed cuts, the doctor's just like, "I'll find you. The lasagna will be mine."
Okay, you freaking creep, leave us alone.
What is lasagna?
And with that, we will go to our break.
Ah.
So we will be back in about 15 minutes. All.
Yeah.
See you soon. Hey everyone, we are back. So we left off with our crew fighting a bunch of Felineons and Doctor, I don't remember his cute name,
Snuggles.
Doctor
Something.
Snuggles Fluffbottom, who was seeking
I'm writing that down.
Yep.
who is seeking Garfield's lasagna.
Snuggles. First name Snuggles.
First name Snuggles,
Last name
Fluffbottom.
So we could call him Dr. Fluffbottom.
Yes, you could. He's very distinguished, Isabel, okay?
Is he from a long line of fluff bottoms?
He is a very long line of
I
fluff
believe
bottoms.
so.
His father
His
Cuddles.
family name.
His grandfather Snuggles the first. But anyway.
So
He's
is he Snuggles Jr. or Snuggles the second?
He's Snuggles the fourth.
There's a
actually,
generation.
okay?
Oh my god.
There's a full lineage behind this line. But anyway, you guys all make it back to the ship and take off to begin your journey to, I believe our next stop's going to be on Saturn, so we have a few days travel. But you guys all made it to the ship. As soon as the last of you is in and the door is shut, Aurora slams down the button and your guys' ship takes off from the station.
I am angry still. So, and Finn's in my room, isn't he?
Oh god.
No,
I don't know. Was that where you threw me?
I don't know
Yep,
if you
that
guys
is where.
remember it. Yeah.
Can't even go to my room.
We
Fine.
made sexual innuendos about it, so yes, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, because I guess technically the androids don't really have a room, so that made sense.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the bridge and take the seat and then drive very angry.
It's a lot of angry like sounds on the other ships on like the ship highway. You're just
that's
angrily cutting through traffic.
I snarl at everyone who tries to cut me off or like honks or whatever.
Love
Because
that.
sound doesn't travel in space, but you know.
Yeah, it's like a little like quick like it hits your comm just enough to make a sound without engaging comms.
Captain, you did get shot in the arm, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, your new jacket, Stella, is ruined.
Just bought this damn thing. I hate cats.
Completely ruined. A big hole through the one arm, just like burn marks and slash marks all down the side of it.
I'm just like I'm at this point. I'm not white knuckling the steering wheel. I'm just like snarling at the dashboard or just like staring straight ahead, not really paying attention.
Yeah, there's just a lot of blood dripping from Stella's wounds and a lot of like saliva from her snarling getting all over the wheel.
I'm going to try and tend to the wound, even if Stella doesn't.
I believe. Did anyone take actual hit point damage? Then you guys will just need to, if you want to heal up, you'll just need to spend an RP point. And then you guys will heal from that automatically.
RP point.
You spend an RP
No
point.
idea.
You should have them on your sheet somewhere.
They're next to HP.
Yeah.
Resolve.
Yeah, resolve.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can also just sleep.
Yeah, you can also just sleep. So I mean, if you want to heal right now in the moment, then yeah, you can heal.
Well, Stella already slept, so in that case,
Yeah, you get your stamina back either spending one and taking 10 minutes of rest, or just 8 hours of sleep, and you're good. But yeah, you can heal
The
now.
resolve points are also what you use to not die when you're out of hit points.
Yeah.
So
They are.
well, for RP purposes, I am tending to Stella's wound because you did say that she got shot.
That
in
is
the
fair.
shoulder.
You can. It's not a bullet because it was a
Laser.
It was a laser pistol. But yeah, you can like wrap it up, put some like healing
patch
ointment
it.
on it and stuff. There's some equivalent of like meta gel from Mass Effect in this universe, so you can use like patch it up.
Thank you.
We can see about patching up the jacket, but you would have to take it off first.
It's fine. It's probably just gonna get ruined again.
Well, maybe it wouldn't get ruined if you weren't making reckless decisions in combat.
Oh, like reckless decisions to save you, for example.
It's not that it's not appreciated. It's just that there's been a few decisions that have been made that are questionable. Especially if the directive is to leave.
We left. I think this first stupid decision we made was actually taking this job. Like that it's just been a bad time.
Oh, absolutely. 100%. We knew walking into this thing that it was worth more money than we've ever received in our lives. And if that wasn't an obvious trap, then I don't know what is. But we're in it now. And in order to prevent future issues, I think we should maybe have a talk as a team. Partners of two, maybe, so that we can keep each other in check.
Yeah, that reminds me. How's Finn doing?
I haven't seen him yet.
Finn's literally just tied up in the room going like this. If anybody listens in, he's humming the Star Spangled Banner.
Cool. He's gone off the deep end.
You totally get a hero point for that, Gus.
While I'm here, I am. You can while talking to Purdy, you see Stella like physically like the whole mannerisms around them, just like not mannerisms, like the aura around Stella just kind of calms down, like the fur finally stops bristling and they're just like relaxing. But while I'm here, can I try and lock Finn out of like the navigation system and stuff?
Yeah, you have captain rights. It's just you can just go in and take his admin rights away for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And try and stick up the strongest firewall that I can manage.
Give me a computer's roll there, Stella.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's his specialty.
Are you asking for help for this or no?
I just gotta turn his Wi-Fi off.
Yeah, that's not, yeah. I would be asking for help for this.
Okay.
I like go on the comms like, hey, Aurora, can you come up to the bridge real quick?
I think Aurora just like appears out of the shadows because they were like flying before you. So I think they were just sort of like slowly backing away during this whole Perdita conversation. Mm-hmm. And you just like forgot that they were there.
Sure, I can do that. Yeah, I just need to stick a firewall. So because I see in the logs that Finn has access to docking and stuff. I just don't want him touching navigation because he's locked. Yeah, he's locked in a room, tied up, and he still managed to, get
he's in. He's very good at what he does. I can do that. He might be able to get through anyway, and also he did help us. He didn't do anything to hinder us this time.
Which is why I just only want him out of this one system. Like, he's fine with the rest of the ship. Like, keep him out of life support and navigation, and we're good.
Okay,
those two systems.
I will do my best, but he's very good at what he does. So I'll try.
I appreciate that. Thank you. At this point, Stella's taking off their jacket and like could you fix it, Purdy?
I can try.
Thank you. It's new.
I know. You left the price tag on, and then I leave.
I did really bad on my roll for computers. I got an 18. I rolled a 3.
Hey, Finn, roll me a computer's check.
Rolled a 3. You're
Sure.
definitely gonna beat it. Roll higher than a
25.
3.
You
25.
see Aurora going to cut off your access. If you would like in this moment, you can make it look like she did, but keep your access to everything without them knowing.
Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Aurora, looks good.
I know best,
Oh,
so I need to
God.
have access to everything.
Yeah, Aurora,
I did-
looks fine.
Seems-
I am taking my captain fee and like taking away his admin rights, but I know that does jack shit to a guy who knows computers. So
Funny thing is that I have a spell called bypass password.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I just kind of figured.
I think I'll just say to the captain, I mean, looks like it's working for now, so we should be good. Seems totally normal and fine. But yeah, maybe we should just try talking to him. I don't know. Or
Yeah.
maybe Agnes can help with the curse stuff.
Yeah, we should check it. Well, I can't leave the seat, but somebody should check in with Agnes because autopilot only
Yeah.
works when someone's here. I remember that. So
Agnes is currently in the engine room, digging with those thick welding gloves on, digging the presents out of the trash compactor or out of the trash chute
I forgot
again.
about
Because
that.
they just
after
keep getting put there.
casting electromagnetic
say-
barrage in the room
I
to
will
get
say-
rid of the unseen servant.
I will say that when you go back there to do that, there's 5 in the thing. The one that the top hat box is still there. The lasagna is out of its box and sitting innocently on top of the box. But you don't have to
that's-
make a save because you were doing so good on those fortitude saves from the sleep effects on the fight that you're able to just hurry up and throw it back in the box.
I just throw everything into their boxes again, and I cast. I wait a second, like after, or before I managed to rebox everything. I'm gonna cast electromagnetic barrage to dispel the unseen servant
Yeah, you can
because
do
it's an
that.
area of effect.
Mhm.
Yeah, as long as you do at least 6 damage, you get rid of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I that's easy enough. Do a quick burst of electricity, and you just see like an outline, like the whole like the cartoon. You outline the skeleton, like when they get electrocuted. You kind of see that kind of effect where the unseen servant is for a second before it dispels.
And then I grab all the things back into their boxes. You all stay where you're supposed to stay.
I think as you say that is when Aurora walks in, like knocking on the door and like covering her eyes and like holding onto the wall to like navigate, like looking for you, like, hey, Agnes.
Hi. Yes. Sorry. Sometimes they get up. They have legs and they walk away, and sometimes Finbar has legs that make them walk away.
No, that's very smart. Actually, I'm trying not to look at them because they freak me out.
Valid. Here,
we-
and I'll sort
Can we
of
talk
duck
away from the
we'll go
scary
out to the
weird
hallway.
boxes? Okay.
What's wrong with being by the
How's-
artifacts, guys? There's nothing wrong with them.
How strong is the lasagna smell in the room?
It smells a lot like marinara and engineering
You
right
guys
now.
are really just so superstitious for no reason. I really don't know what you're talking about. Never had an experience.
Are you here right now,
Never
Perdita?
had a
Are
dream.
you-
I'm walking down the hallway.
I should iterate that this ship is not big, so a lot of sound does carry.
Oh, that's
the
true.
ship.
We're
unless,
like all next
unless
to
you're
each other.
in Purdy or Stella's room, most of the sound carries. throughout
Valid,
the
yeah,
ship.
yeah.
My room's soundproof. Okay, good to know.
Sound chickle. Wow, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first things Stella installed on the ship for some reason. I don't know why.
She plays bass.
Or, yeah, that's what
I'm
that
a
is.
drummer.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Aurora believes it. Yeah, and then I think I just turn to Agnes and I'm like, do you have anything you can do about Finn and me and the captain and our whole curse situation?
I need to do a little bit more studying, but I should be able to get it in like the next couple nights or so.
Okay. Okay. Maybe I just won't sleep.
It's not a right now kind of deal, unfortunately. It's I gotta get strong enough and do enough studying kind of deal. Some would say I have to level up my skills. Get access to that sweet 3rd level spell slot. To use the common parlance.
I don't know anything about the weird, so I'll just take your word for it.
Yeah, I don't really either. I just know that things kind of happen. That's one of the reasons why I was talking about getting us to Saturn. At least I could talk to Chex. The Chex can help me out a little bit. Chex might actually be able to help out with the curse thing.
Okay, so
he's a little bit
just need to get to Saturn.
A little bit like me.
Okay, then I'm sure he'll be great and be able to help us. That's a relief.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, I'm gonna go make some staying awake drugs.
Cool. Have fun with that. Don't really partake myself, but
oh, I just don't want to sleep with these boxes.
That's fair. That's valid. I feel like someone keeps telling us that we need to sleep, though.
Yeah, it feels like there's this like overarching presence that's just really trying to force us to sleep. And that just doesn't seem like the smart thing to do.
Some sort of strange universal puppet master.
I know. It feels like fate itself trying to force us into something we don't want to do. Yeah, Aurora will go and try and make some stay awake drugs, which is like a real thing in Starfinder.
Hey, no one's trying to make you go to sleep. It's just you can try to see what happens if you go 2 or 3 days without any sleep whatsoever.
Sure, it'll be bad, but it would also be bad if we sleep. Also, I think Aurora is just like fully paranoid now, like very disturbed by Finn's behavior.
Aurora, why don't you give me a will save though, real quick?
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Because I'm already cursed.
See if you get more cursed.
Okay, 16 plus 5, 21.
Okay. You do feel something try to root in your mind a little bit, just reminding you of how much better Finn was at the ship controls than you during that combat. You wish you were at that level, but you're able to recognize that it's not your own thoughts and push it away.
Yeah, fully disturbed, will not be sleeping tonight.
The paranoia is strong.
Aurora does not like being out of control of herself and is not doing great.
What kind of material is Stella's jacket made out of?
It's just like a bomber jacket, so it's like that. I forget what kind of material that is. It's not like leather, but it's more of that like slick, like
polyester.
Like a satiny kind of
yeah,
thicker.
like a satiny, like a thick satiny type feel with some like with like a furred collar.
Boyfriend material.
Stella, you lose a story point. So bad. So bad.
I'm trying to think what outfits I have in my closet in my room that I could probably salvage materials from and make patches out of.
Give me isn't there like a crafting thing or something?
Or hi.
Agnes can make material?
I can mend things.
Oh
yeah.
See, I was gonna patch it. I was gonna patch it with love. But if you want to patch it with ability, just raw ability, then go ahead.
Also, yeah.
I mean, it's up to how is Purdy feeling about talking to Agnes?
Not great. I was actually gonna go sew in the same room as Finbar so that I could chat with him while I was sewing.
Oh, no. Okay. That's fair. That's valid.
Okay, so you walk into Stella's room to see Finbar just hauled tied.
Born in the USA.
We barred
worst.
that door, by the way. So can you bar it back?
Sure.
Oh my god, Gus, I love you.
I literally looked up a list of 50 of them.
Oh my god.
So I guess I won't. I don't think I'll bar myself in here. I'll just pull the thing down.
Sounds good. Purdy, by the way, you have no idea what the fuck the USA is, but
Yeah.
You just spit.
I mean, culture is my expertise, but I'm not sure that I know what the USA is. So Finn, sounds like you're fully off your rocker. It's not usual.
I'm
and it's
fine.
You're really not. And it's concerning everybody on the ship, and I think we'd rather have you as an ally than as an enemy. And right now,
I am an ally.
You're not. You're not.
I am.
You're helping and hindering simultaneously.
I got the ship going, did I not?
You did. Thank you for that.
Well, being tied up in here for no reason.
Not for no reason. Agnes doesn't throw people across the ship for no reason.
I'm pretty sure she invented the sport.
She is awful good at it, but I don't think she does it unprovoked. I've never seen her do it unprovoked before. I am sewing while we're having this conversation. I just want you to consider that Aurora, who is incredibly close with you, is now terrified to interact with you. To the point where I'm the only one who is willing to come talk to you currently. And you know what kind of situation that means. It's not a good one.
You're alone with HR, Gus.
Oh, God.
Yeah. This is your performance review.
I'm having PTSD right now.
All of a sudden, I'm terrified.
I don't see why. It doesn't make any sense.
You really can't see why, what you may have done wrong in the situation.
I did nothing wrong. I'm trying to get rid of the bad artifacts. I get to keep my good one. And I got you people out of the fight you were in. I don't see a problem here.
And why would you think that one is better than the rest of them?
Because it's mine.
And why is it yours?
Full therapy session.
Because it's mine.
I know. I was like, this is just went from HR to my therapist.
I don't feel uncomfortable here.
Hey guys, give me a will save.
Sure. Gotta find my Hephaestus page again off the America songs.
I did readjust.
Born in the USA.
I did readjust the DC.
Oh my God!
They are still pretty high.
I rolled a 10 total with my 7 bonus.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're
definitely
yours. It's just
Bye, Miss American Pie.
Oh my God.
Listen, I know that androids have the ability to be reset.
No.
Oof.
Do you know that?
I feel like I do.
Purdy knows of a rumor. She doesn't know what reset means, though.
If
It's
anything, I'm bluffing. Which
Yeah.
I'm also good at.
Okay, yeah, they wouldn't know the whole reset reincarnation thing.
I don't know how it works.
That
I
would
don't know how it works.
That would practically be killing Finn.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. I'm just like, it's like turning a computer off. You turn it off and turn it back on, and then it's better again.
Same thing to your blue screen.
That's racist.
I don't know. I don't know if it is. I feel like it might be essential at this point. I don't know how far
I'm not a
gone you
computer.
are.
I'm not gone at all. I'm fine.
You don't look or sound fine.
I mean, I think I'm losing feeling in my arms. Captain's not the greatest at these ties.
I am the best at the tie.
They do what they're intended to do. But that's besides the point. You wouldn't be in this position if you hadn't acted against us.
Tried to save you from the artifacts? Yeah, sure.
I mean, currently, I don't see what's wrong with them in the first place, other than people having some adverse effects.
Are you
to them.
blind?
I'm not. If you can see that they're causing issues, why would you think that your box is not causing issues?
Because it's mine.
You don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No.
And that's why I think you're too far gone.
For what?
If they are a corrupting force, then perhaps there's a point of no return.
I don't know. Agnes would better understand them.
Agnes has no idea what to do in this situation. She can only do her best, and thus far her best has not been enough to protect everyone on board of this ship. She's been great in combat and everything else. There's nothing wrong with what she's done. It's just, it's not enough. Clearly,
I know, which is why you should let me do it.
Do what?
Protect everybody.
This right here is protecting everyone, having you tied up in this room.
Do you realize this does nothing, right?
I do.
Okay.
Just know that it's on the table, Finn. If you don't turn things around, we might have to come up with more solutions.
What's on the table?
What is on can be turned off.
This music got really dark during this scene.
Does Aurora hear this on the ship?
Give me a perception check. They are in a
We
closed
did
room.
say the room is soundproof.
But did you close the door?
She
I
did
did
it. She
bar- I
said
did
she
not
didn't
barricade.
fully bar it, so it was.
I didn't bar it.
okay.
It's
I'll
not
give you. I'll
barricaded.
give you a perception. Let's see.
Okay. It's not terrible. That's gonna be a 25.
Woo.
You walk by when you hear the threat that we can shut you off to Finbar.
So,
Cool.
Perdita's doing what in the room?
I actually have an ability that says I can intimidate someone, and then they're not entirely sure. They won't become hostile towards me. They'll become indifferent towards me at the end of it.
Okay, give me an intimidation check. Just give me a will save.
Sure. That one's much better. I wish I could roll that against the boxes. 20.
That's a 19 plus 13.
That's
Okay.
nowhere near high enough.
God.
So it's a 32. You do feel intimidated by the threat because you know what being a reset would do to you.
Okay.
You definitely think she's talking out her ass and she doesn't fully know what it means, but you don't like the implication at all.
My question still stands. She came in there to sew what?
My
I didn't know.
jacket.
The jacket? Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Finn's gonna flick his finger and cast spark and light the jacket on fire.
I'm gonna melt Finn down. I'm not gonna reset him. I'm
Yeah,
You
just
will
gonna
Purdy.
not be shutting me off.
I will, I guess, put the jacket out and just tisk my tongue.
there a
Hopefully
fire
with some
alarm?
lights.
Is there a fire alarm on the ship?
Yes, yeah.
Probably.
Sonic sprinklers go off in the room. They're just pelted by force until the fire goes out in the captain's room.
I'm gonna see the alert and I'll be like, God damn it.
The jacket, there's like half the jacket left by the time the fire goes out. The one side that got shot through just completely burn off. There's just light from this end to the good arm left.
I'm gonna set the autopilot and go back and knock on my door.
No, this conversation is over, so I'll end up leaving as you come to the door anyway.
Yeah, as you go to knock, Stella, the door opens.
Hey, just checking. What up? Why were you sewing in here instead of, like your room?
She was talking about taking over for you and burning your jacket. Yeah.
Shut up,
He lit
Fen.
it on fire. And I kind of pushed Stella back a little bit so that we could close the door behind us.
Again?
Yes, I'm sorry. I was trying to repair it, but I'll just give it to Agnes and she can fix the damn thing.
This is why we bar the door. As I bar the door.
I tried talking sense into him. It's not working.
Cool. Cool.
Well, Stella is outside the door and not in the cockpit. Can I aim the ship at the sun?
You want to like redirect the
I'm
ship?
not going to get anywhere near there. I just want to redirect it so that we're aimed that direction. Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's the same general direction, but yeah, you kind of like push it a little slightly more towards the
nudge
center.
it a little.
Yeah.
I mean, his original idea was to toss the boxes to the sun, and I was told that was the best idea. So that's what I'm going with.
Not off the table.
Cool. Yeah.
I was told that right now I think that's the right move. So,
my room's occupied. And you helped, well, not helped. You gave Finn access to ruin another jacket. So I'm just gonna bunk with you.
I'm sorry, what?
no.
No, I was trying to fix your jacket and multitask by talking to Finbar, and he decided to act like a loony and light it on fire. And
yeah, there are 2 rooms on this ship, and now one of them is a brig. Agnes sleeps in a hammock in the engineering. Aurora plugs into some battery thing. I don't know what the Finn is now in my room, so process of elimination. Guess who's my new roomie?
You know, I've heard that the chairs on the bridge are very comfortable. I've never personally sat in any of them or tried to sleep in them, but considering your track record, I think you could catch a few hours of a nap in at least one of those chairs.
You know what? I just don't want to talk to you anymore. I'm gonna go to the engine room.
Okay.
Captain, that's the same direction that I'm going.
A double goodbye.
Why?
Actually, your room's like right across the hall from
yeah,
Stella's room. The engine's in the back.
No, I'm going to go give the jacket to Agnes so that she could properly fix it.
I'm snatching my jacket from you and going to go talk to Agnes. Go away.
Fine then, my god. Try to help somebody and the door shuts.
Purdy, as you're alone, you get a notification on your wrist computer.
God, what now?
It's you get like business news updates because obvious reasons. There's a new update for what would we call it? Did we fully call it Greyhawk Enterprises or whatever it was?
Yeah, we changed it.
Yeah.
I think I wrote it down.
It was Grey Wing, but it got changed into Greyhawk.
Yeah, because our D&D minds.
We couldn't stop saying Greyhawk.
Let's see.
Greywing LLC that got transferred to Greyhawk.
Yeah,
It
Greyhawk
just depends on the
LLC.
planet.
Greyhawk LLC, and it's a notification. President Natasha Roman has drove profits up by 50% this quarter, the best margins they've ever had in any quarter for the company. What a young star on the rise. And it's just a big puff piece about Natasha.
I just pull my wash off and throw it against the wall.
I can fix that.
I rolled a nat one, it shatters.
Yeah.
Completely shatters into pieces.
It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, going back to the engine room. Aurora, are you back there with Agnes?
No, I think I was in the hall that entire time, but everyone forgot about her, and Aurora is so stealthy that no one noticed her there. So I think I am going to, I'm not over there. Yeah.
I'm gonna be back like, hey, Aurora. Aurora.
Just fully gone.
Oh, okay. Agnes, Purdy burnt my jacket.
Oh, I'm sure she meant well. Here, give it.
Thank you.
I look at the stitching that isn't burned. Well, she did a pretty good job.
Burning it?
No, like the actual stitching. Like she was doing a good job stitching it up for you.
She's trying to talk to Fen.
I'll just cast the cantrip, mending.
Yeah.
To fix it. And if it's a little bit beyond mending, I've got a better version of that.
Is it beyond mending?
No, mending's fine.
Okay, cool.
You have enough similar materials nearby. You can just kind of like place it and mend it to the same like general shape.
Yeah, it's not all bad. She did a pretty good job of trying to fix it up for you before whatever happened to it. Looks at the scorch marks.
Yeah, nah. She was talking to Finn, for some reason, trying to get to him or something.
I don't blame her for trying.
I mean, but like, oh, fine, I guess. Have you seen Aurora?
Yeah, she was just here. She's not look out in the hallway.
Are you still in the hallway?
I would like to, Casper, if you will allow me, I would like to have stealthed and broken into Perdita's room.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Yeah,
Yes, I'm
roll stealth check.
very mad. Yeah. Aurora heard that. So
Okay.
19 plus 16?
So 35. Roll me a
wait.
roll me a perception with a -2 because you're pretty pissed at the moment after what you just
Yeah.
saw. You can crit, you never know.
Let's see. Perception is plus 10, so let's see what I get. 4.
I'm also effectively invisible.
So what
Yeah.
happens is you walk in your room.
So there's a
shut the-
plus 10 on top of that.
You walk into your room, shut the door, slam the watch
Yeah.
against the thing, turn around, and Aurora's just sitting on your bed waiting.
I'm used to advances at this point, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Don't flatter yourself, Perdita. We saved you, and no one on this ship is going to be turned off. We don't leave people behind, and we certainly don't threaten them. But since you started it, let me just finish for you. Agnes is going to talk to her friend and find a way to end this curse. I don't care that you don't believe in it. You're not going to kill my friend because you're upset.
Never even spoke about killing Finn. There's such a thing called threats, which you're currently attempting to pull one on me. But the point of it was to see if he's able to snap out of it or not. And currently, despite scaring the crap out of him, apparently, or you for this case, he doesn't seem to be budging. So
Can I do an insight check to see? I'm not great at it, but
Yeah.
to see if I believe this.
Yeah, give me a sense motive. Purdy, are you
Yeah.
lying in this moment, or are you being honest?
no, I'm being honest. I wanted to scare him straight, but it's not working.
Okay,
I
I
can
got
do diplomacy.
I got a 25 sense motive.
Okay, yeah.
-2.
With that, you
Agree.
don't think Purdy in the moment, like she don't think she knows what reset an android actually does. You think she was just trying to sound tough to a very compromised and helpless Finn who couldn't really do much, or at least she thought until he set that thing on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you think she was just blowing hot air, using some of that corporate talk.
Yeah, okay. I think knowing that Aurora will sort of like visibly calm down a little bit, which is not that much of a change because she doesn't really have too much facial expression ever. So she just sort of like relaxes and gets up and says, okay, don't threaten to get what you want. Okay?
I tried appealing to his emotions to begin with by mentioning you and the team and how much we rely on him and things like that, and he did not even bat an eye. I mean, figuratively, androids. But he seemed unbothered until I even mentioned being reset. And at that point, I don't know. I thought that maybe it would snap him out of it, and maybe it scared him, maybe it didn't. But leaving him alone in the captain's quarters for an unknown amount of time until we can get this fixed, at least somewhat, it doesn't sit right with me.
Okay. I can understand that. Certainly. But I just heard you threaten to reset him, and I just needed you to know that you would have to go through me to do that.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how to even go about doing that. The closest I've ever gotten to resetting anything is you take a little pin and you put it in like a slot. You know what I'm talking about?
They're saying these days.
Shut up, Pluto! I'm talking about like Tamagotchis.
Android euphemism?
Yeah, Aurora's like, I don't know if I don't understand the social context or if this is like...
No, it's that my computer skill is so low that I don't know how to reset computers.
Okay.
So I'm basically bearing my ass to you and saying I can't do that. So
Yeah.
I'm not a threat because I'm not even capable of doing that. I don't know how to do that.
Okay. Just how much do you know about this? I know you said you know something about androids and our culture.
Well, I devoted my entire upbringing to studying cultures across the universe. Androids are a mystery. They are far off and confusing for a reason. What that reason is, I have not determined, but there are definitely black holes of information that do not. It goes to Europa and to those places, and it never escapes. There's no there's no resources for studying the damn place, let alone androids in general.
Well, I can't speak to what you were threatening to do, but just know culturally you essentially threatened to kill him is not even the right word. We live for a very long time, androids. Many, many lifetimes of several other life forms and peoples. It is like a fate worse than death. So just be careful when you throw those words around. And
Well,
I'm sorry for this. I really thought you were threatening Finn.
I mean, would killing him be better in this case? Like, would it be?
We're not killing, no one's killing anyone.
I'm just wondering, for curiosity's sake now, is it more or less threatening to say that I'm going to kill him? Is that worse or
I think they're both bad.
mm-hmm.
It's like a violation of consent over your own legacy, if that makes sense. It's a very disturbing thing to threaten to someone else.
Well, I thought it was very much like turning a computer off and turning it back on again. Just resetting them to like factory settings or something like
Once
that.
again, I have to repeat, we're full people.
I
We're
do
not
understand
computers.
that. I understand that. But if I had an on and off switch, you just flicked it off and then flicked it back on, I don't know that.
Uh-huh. Not the same.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, now I know. Regardless, even with that threat, he decided to try and attack me. So,
I really don't think he's himself right now. I think it's
clearly,
I'm really hoping Agnes's friend can help us figure this out. But
I hope so
yeah.
too, for all of your sake, really. Clearly, there's something going on here. I don't know what exactly. You keep saying it's a curse, but you and Stella don't seem to be nearly as affected by it as Finn has been, and he's not even touched a box to my knowledge.
I think he had one of the artifacts. I saw that, right? I saw Finn have the hat on or have the hat near him.
You saw the hat out in the open in your room before it was put away.
I think he had one of the artifacts in his possession when Agnes stopped him.
But before that, even he I don't think he ever touched them. I mean, you all were handling them, and Stella definitely was touching them a lot. But I don't recall Finn ever doing that. And then suddenly he just had one of the artifacts.
I think it's connected to the dreams we were having because I told the captain this, but after my dream, I had this overwhelming desire to keep the boxes on the ship. It was like not coming from me, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're influencing us in our sleep, and I don't know. I don't understand it, but something is happening to us and it's related to those boxes.
Again, it does concern me how far Finn has gone. In this case, he was very mild before this, and it's like a complete 180 in his personality. Which is why I was like, if we just reset him to his factory settings, maybe he'd be okay again. But now I see that was wrong, and I apologize.
Yeah, I think you see Aurora like begin to get emotional and then fully head in hands like okay. Yeah, I'm very anxious to get to Saturn as soon as possible, and I don't plan on sleeping. I don't want to risk more of us losing more of ourselves.
I'd be careful with that as well. You don't know what kind of effects that will have on you, or the rest of the crew for that matter.
I know, which is why I'm just not going to be giving that away to anyone else unless they're requesting it. But I see what happened to Finn, and it terrifies me.
I know. I won't
break into your room again. I'm sorry.
Anytime, truly. It's no problem to me. Like I said, I'm used to advances. It's just a lot.
That's not what this was. This is
No, I understand. You were scared for your friend. But you should know by now, just by looking at me, I'm not much of a threat. I can't do anything. I could try and ruin your social life at best, but what social life is that really? On this ship, all we have is each other.
Okay.
With that, we cut
We'll
back.
shimmy around each other.
Yeah, with that, we'll cut back to the engine room. Stella and Agnes.
So, have you thought about my plan? About like when we get to Saturn, like talking to your guy, like making the doubles, getting paid, and then like doing something like putting the originals in like a safe place away from everybody, like deep in a dark hole somewhere that only we know about. That this is all like obviously it's not going to be a dark hole, but you know,
someplace no one can find them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad plan, but at the same time, I think the people that we're playing with are also, well, you saw.
Yeah, a freaking orange cat.
Who's got a whole bunch of force-bred clones.
Yeah.
On his side. Whole army of them.
Yeah. Talking about lasagna. What is lasagna?
Oh, it's like an old Earth dish.
Oh.
It's like noodles and marinara sauce and cheese. It's pretty good. You can't have it because there's usually onions and garlic in it.
Okay. All right. Do cats on Earth eat lasagna?
No, not really.
Why are they?
And I don't know who that Garfield he was talking about was either. I mean, I'm not really from Earth. I'm from from Pluto, right?
Yeah.
But that's like it's like there are still some human dishes that made it their way across like traditional family fare.
Okay.
I think it was from a place on Earth called Idly.
Idly. Oh, yeah. That's weird.
Note, for interrupt, humans are from Plutonian humans live on Bacchus, which is Uranus renamed. It's just they go by Plutonians because they're in that side of the universe, like that alliance.
Okay. Yeah. It's more of a Ceres. Ceres is the name for Earth in this?
Yep.
It's more of a Ceresian thing. But there's some cross culture deals because obviously we all came from the same place, from
Cali. Okay.
before all the pew pew pew
Yeah.
happened on Saris.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, hell. I as long as you're thinking about it, like we can.
It's not a bad plan. It's just we've got, like I said, we got a lot of. I think we've got some heavy hitters at the table wanting these boxes.
Yeah.
And I think as long as they're around, people are probably going to be hunting for them. And something tells me that just something as simple as ejecting them into the sun isn't really going to do much of anything. Especially if these things are powered by the weird, they'll find their way back to something.
Yeah,
they'll find their way back to some poor schmuck, and all hell's gonna be loose again.
Yeah. Look, I just wanted to get out of the chair. I can't find Aurora. Can you take over real quick? I'll watch these things.
I got you. Yeah. No, don't.
I'm not gonna watch. I'm not gonna get anywhere near. I'm just like I got nowhere else to go, and I don't want to hang out with Ben. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah. Guard the door. I'll go take over the controls.
Yeah. Cool.
Make sure that or I'll already let Chex know that we're coming.
Cool. That's awesome.
All right. Hey, are you okay though?
Got kind of embarrassed that I got beat by a bunch of cats. Keep that on the DL when we land. Other than that, yeah. I got shot.
I should have pulled you up. That was my fault. Shit, I'm sorry.
No, it not your fault. I was you know me. I'm always down for a good fight, especially cats. Did get shot. That wasn't fun. And then
yeah, I did too. And Agnes sort of looks at the hole.
Yeah. How are you?
Fine. Oh no, it's fine. Purdy actually got me up and going again. It was good.
Yeah, Purdy.
I got a little bit angry too, and I probably shouldn't have lost my temper like that. And
she probably deserved it.
No, I should probably apologize. All right, I'm gonna go take the captain's chair. You guard the door, make sure nobody comes in here.
Yep. As soon as Agnes leaves, I'm going to sniff out which one of them is the Wrath box.
It would be the second one on the left.
Yeah, I want to open it and see what's inside.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna need a will save -4.
Agnes has no reason to mistrust Stella.
Yeah.
21.
We're good old friends.
-4.
17.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So Agnes heads off to the front. Where is my artifact list?
We're
That's
never
on
gonna
my
land
phone.
on Saturn. We're never gonna make it there.
Die before we get to Europa for sure.
Let's see.
Aurora
This ship's
eventually
gonna
will be walking
implode.
out of my room, so hopefully she can catch whatever.
Stella, you open the
box.
bot.
Yeah,
You
we'll
open
see.
you open the bot, and you see one of the most beautiful things you've ever seen in your life as you pull out the most perfectly rolled cigar that just smells so good. You have to light this thing up immediately.
It's the guy from the A-Team.
No.
Damn it. So yeah, I'm gonna stick it in my mouth and like just snap my fingers with my with my my knuckles, and just use the fire at the tip of my claw to light it up. And yeah,
You've never felt more invigorated in your life. The smoke, like, as it exhales, it just like fills you with such a sense that you can do anything.
Does the smoke set off the alarms and
It does not.
Oh,
What?
hey,
So Finn setting the jacket on fire does, but
this is weird smoke.
Ooh, yeah. mystical.
Stella doesn't notice, but as Stella's like exhaling and then she inhales the cigar again, the smoke that she lets out just goes right back in. And it just gets more, her lungs get more and more filled with the smoke as long as Stella is smoking this.
I'm gonna go talk to Finn. I just want to talk.
Okay. Cigar still in hand?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. See, so Agnes is at the front, so she wouldn't. Purdy's in her room. Where's Aurora at right now?
I guess it's probably, I would say, just like luck of when I'm leaving Perdita's room if I run into the captain or not.
Roll me a d20. And if you beat my roll, then you know this.
Nope. I got a 3.
I rolled a 4. So yeah,
We're bad.
but I win. So yeah, you're already back in you hear some of the talk between the two of them as you head in like shut down for the night. But you're not there when you're not out and about when she picks up the cigar.
Yeah, I
don't
think
know if
Aurora's
Aurora-
gonna
You're
hang
not
out.
planning on sitting down.
I'm not. I'm
Yeah.
staying awake all
Well,
night.
go into your room.
But
at
I'll
least.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out on the bridge because I don't want to be near the boxes.
Yeah,
so
that
I'll
also
probably
works.
just be chilling with Agnes
Like the co-pilot
while this
seat.
is happening.
That works.
Yeah.
Okay. Stella, you walk into the room with Finn. Finn, you see Stella walk in with a cigar in her mouth.
Do
have a
I
cigar, so I
know?
don't mark her.
Do I know it's one of the things?
Roll me a mysticism check.
21.
It definitely is one of the artifacts. You feel like that is right, though, that Stella has that.
I do?
That must belong to her. Like the hat belongs to you. It's starting to make
Well-
sense.
All right. I want mine.
We can talk about that. I can't have you running around trying to toss everything into the sun. Okay?
I don't want to
That's
toss
just-
everything into the sun.
You want to toss all the artifacts into the sun. But
Well, not mine or yours.
yeah, can you keep it down, my friend? This is a small ship and my soundproofing only goes so far.
Shut the door.
The door is closed. Buddy, just hear me out real quick. My plan is to make duplicates of these boxes, okay? If I can convince Agnes to get that done, then we can be and the rest of the crew. Tell them that you and me are gonna take care of the rest of the boxes. Find a safe place to put them. Huck them into the sun, and then we can do whatever we want with them. Okay? You keep yours as it, fits your outfit, and I get to keep mine. Make a pretty penny on the rest of them.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that my idea is the right idea. Do I have any chance in hell of agreeing with her?
Stella, roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, I'm good at this.
Or diplomacy, sorry.
I'm real good at this.
I'll say it's just normal challenge and no, we'll go with normal difficulty. So you need to beat a 19.
I got an 18 on the die, and my diplomacy's plus 14, baby.
I mean, yeah, your plan's been right this whole time, Finn, and Stella's plan seems to at least line up in concert with what you had planned, so you'll humor her for now.
As long as the rest of them end up in the sun, I get mine, you get yours, and the rest of the crew is safe.
Yes. But for that to work, you're gonna have to mellow out, bud. You can't just go around saying, I'm right all the freaking time.
But I am.
Yeah, I know. That's your thing now. It's still my ship. And so, you know, you gotta...
Let's face it, you talk like it's your ship, but Agnes does all the work.
See, it's crap like that you just can't go around saying to people.
The truth?
Yeah, it hurts. People have feelings. You gotta learn to lie better. Or just shut up.
I mean, I just shut up before.
Exactly. And it works so well for you.
But I like this.
I know you do. Just, you know, shut up a little bit longer.
And it'll help get this done.
It'll absolutely get this done. And whenever you feel that you need to talk, you can come in here and have a chat. Sound good?
When do I get my artifact?
As soon as everyone goes to sleep.
Okay. I think I can get on board with that.
All right.
By the way, I did turn the ship towards the sun.
Yeah, I'm sure Agnes is gonna figure that out.
It wasn't a very big course correction. We were kind of headed that way anyways.
I know. She's smart. You said so yourself.
Yeah.
All right. So we just gotta go through this charade of doing this job, get paid, and we'll be good.
As long as they end up in the sun and not in the android's hands, I'm okay with that. I don't want... Those people don't need those things. No.
They will absolutely not end up in any other android's hands except yours.
I want mine. I don't want the rest of them.
That's fine too. You can do what you want. I got the one I wanted.
Yeah.
Good?
I think so.
Sense motive on him?
Yeah, you can sense motive. No bluff check required for you, Gus. It is a -2 because he is an android.
That's fine. I'm really good at these. I'm really good at reading androids. Please don't make me a liar. That's 12 plus... Oh, wait. Is that 12? That is 12. Yeah, 12 plus 8 minus 2.
So 18.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because he's an android. You're still trying to learn the two of them, but he seems to be agreeing with what you're saying. So he's like, his body posture is like relaxed a lot. I mean, as much as it can, being tied up like he is.
Fantastic. I'm gonna untie you now, and you're gonna behave, right? You're gonna shut up.
All right. I can do that.
Cool. I'm gonna.
I can't seem to stop singing though.
We'll say it was an upgrade. Okay. Messed around with the computers. Got your wires.
I'm not the biggest fan of these songs, but they just keep coming out. All right.
We'll start a band. It'll be a nice cover. They already think I play the drums.
I don't think I play any instruments.
You can sing. I'm untying.
I can.
No, dude, just get the fuck out of my room.
Okay.
I untie him and I let him out.
Okay.
Sid heads straight for the box.
Okay, with that, we're gonna skip ahead a couple days' time before we end tonight's session. Are you staying awake the whole 2 days, Aurora?
God, would she? She's so paranoid.
I'm not gonna lie, Finn just being released all of a sudden is bad. That's bad vibes. Like something is wrong. Something is
the minute
clearly
that
wrong.
Agnes sees the cigar.
Something is.
I'm definitely
very
staying
wrong.
up the first night for sure.
Okay.
Can I roll just a general bluff check to see how well I lie to the crew and be like, yo, yeah, I talked to Finn. got his head on straight,
Yeah.
smacked him around a couple times.
Give me a
We're good
bluff +2. The rest of you roll. The other 3 of you roll sense motive, and we'll like average your rolls out against their bluff.
Can I maybe ask for no negatives or a bonus, because I had a very long conversation with Finn in which I could very clearly see he is not okay.
Yeah, but I'm super charming.
Make the sense motive check roll first, and we'll see what you guys get. And
Okay.
Go from there.
Okay. And I talked with Aurora for a very long time about it too.
Okay,
Like,
so first, the 3 of you give me your rolls, and then I'll
Okay.
have Stella. Stella, private message me your bluff check.
Hell yeah.
$17 + 10.
Okay, 27.
I got 13 + 9, 22.
Woo!
Do I take a -2 to
You
sense
take a
motive, though?
-2, so 20.
Yeah. So 20.
So a 20, a 27. Agnes?
It's 19 plus stuff. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my
You're
character
gonna
sheet's
lie
frozen.
straight to your
Actually,
human's face?
It is 22 because I already included the -2 in my
Okay.
sense motive skill.
Yeah,
So
you're
it
good.
is 22.
If it gets me what I
I
want.
feel like it's not enough.
Yes, I will.
We'll find out in a second.
Because I am who I am, these dang songs are stuck in my head now.
Sorry, my character sheet has
That's what
you
been
get.
frozen and it's not opening.
That's
No,
what you
you're
get for
good.
trolling the rest of us.
You played yourself.
You played yourself.
Sorry, this looks like the site's crashed on me. I think it's +12, but let me just double check. I've got my character sheet downloaded. I just need to open it up.
All good. Take your time.
I should probably invest in a fake cigar because all I've got is a Sharpie.
I mean,
Just roll up some
Destiny.
cardboard.
Gus needs an Uncle Sam hat too.
we'd probably get
I
one
think
from
you're gonna be in
Amazon.
a full rabbit
Yeah.
costume by
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get bunny ears if anything happens to me.
wow.
I'm probably gonna have to sleep the next night.
It's +14, so it's 19 plus 14. It's 23. Or
Okay.
sorry, 33.
So that brings yours up to 33. Even with average, I'm going to tell you, none of you rolled individually higher than Stella did.
Good God.
Stella rolled a
She's
30.
such a
Stella,
good liar.
Stella rolled a 34.
Oh, so close with Agnes.
Agnes had the best chance. I mean, honestly, that made sense. That Agnes had the best chance of figuring that out.
When she said 19,
Did this
I was
lie?
But Agnes, you're her human. She would never lie
Yeah.
to you.
We never lie to you.
no.
It's
I
the
would
Yeah.
never-
love was the one
But
point
yeah,
difference.
you all believe her. You all believe that Finn's up on the up and up for now, at least, that she handled it, and that you guys are good with him being around and around and stuff.
I'm a good captain.
So we're ending the session there.
Yeah, we're about to in a second here. We're about to make
Okay.
some rolls, and then we're gonna end.
If those two are on the bridge and Perdita's in her room, can Finn go roll the hat up and stick it in the compartment he's got built in that's for storing things that I took with a feet or something? I don't remember where I got it from.
Yeah,
Android upgrade slot.
yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
something like
You can
that.
easily do that.
God.
Cool. So it's not like compartmentalized inside of him. He just goes, sits down, plugs himself in, and it stays there then.
Okay.
So-
Okay. With that, so just the one night, Aurora, you don't stay up, and then you're just like.
I will stay up since I believe the captain. I'll sleep the second night because I'm
Okay.
like reassured.
Okay. Agnes, you give me your choice for your two rolls. You can roll Fortitude or Will. Purdy, you will roll Will save twice.
Okay.
Stella and Finn will roll Will saves twice with a -2.
I'm gonna go will save.
And then Aurora, I need one of each.
It's a
Oh
natural
my
20
God.
Agnes.
Adnis, don't even bother the second roll. You're good. Adnis is a rock. She's not getting
Androids?
touched by these things.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I also have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'll let you go ahead because I think mine's a little bit more pertinent. But
Cool.
it can wait.
Androids have a +2 saving throw against disease, mind affecting effects, poison, and sleep. Can I add
Yeah, you can
that
add
to any of these?
You can add a +2.
To the will or the fortitude or both?
The will. The fortitude's for you not sleeping.
Got it. If I crafted a stay awake drug, I get a +2 from that.
Okay.
It is effects from sleep after 24 hours.
Okay, so what'd you roll?
Let me do those. 17 for the will, including
Okay.
the +2.
17 for the will.
For the will save.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, not great for the fortitude. It's only a 7. Even if I use the drug thing, the +2, it'll only be a 9, so fail.
Okay. So you will, when we get to back to where the session picks up, you will be fatigued for the first scene.
Awesome.
But you failed the will save. Good to know.
Cool.
It looks like
Even
Purdy.
when I roll well, I have no hope.
Purdy, you passed the first one. You failed the second one. Okay. And then Agnes is just a rock. Stella, what did you roll?
So
wait,
good.
there it
I
is.
got a 9 and a 9 for the first one, 25 for the second one.
Oh, and that's right. You also have a second curse. Also, give me 2 fortitude saves, please.
Son of a.
Oh,
Why do
God,
I
2
even
per
bother?
2 per save.
I have 0 fortitude. 14 for the first one, 6 for the second one.
Okay, I'm going to make a roll.
Oh, freaking course.
Okay, that one wins that night. That one wins that second night. Okay, so only the one goes up. The 2 curses are fighting each other at this point.
Yeah, I have 2 wolves inside me. One really wants lasagna, the other one smokes cigarettes or cigars.
Okay. Good to
I'm having the
visualize.
worst time. Anyone else having the worst time?
Okay. We'll cut to what happens overnight with your dreams and stuff for all of you who failed as we kick off in that session. But Agnes, as we are getting closer to Saturn, you're driving at the moment. You did not notice Finn's course correction because I had them roll and they rolled really good on their computer's check. You see that you're going towards the intersection of Saturn, but you're way off left of where you should have been going. And you start to course correct, but as you're doing so, you get the tail of some pirates, and they are on your tail. And that is where we will pick up next session. As you see 3 ships appear from the asteroids near Saturn and start to lock in on the ship. And that will be this week.
Damn.
We need help.
So everything is fine.
Checks.
Everything is fine.
Need help.
We're good.
But with that, this has been this week's episode. Last week's episode will be up on YouTube. I had some stuff over the weekend, but that will be up by the end of the week along with this episode. So just keep in mind for that. But with that, why don't we do outros, anything you want to plug and such. So why don't you go first, Anita?
Hello, everybody. I'm Anita, otherwise known as Panita or Critical Misses. You can find me everywhere at Panita or at Critical Misses. I'm a TTRPG streamer, graphic designer, producer, and I do a bunch of things. Follow me on Twitter to find out what. On Fridays, you can catch me on my channel, Critical Misses, doing The Growing of the Dim, which is an anthology horror series. This time around, we're doing sort of a Eldritch West kind of vibe. It's very fun. We're on our 3rd episode is going to be this Friday, and then Saturdays you can find me every morning for Morning Ritual. It's a TTRPG talk show that I do with my partner Noir. And this week I believe our guest is Linda Kodega, who broke the OGL story and is an investigative reporter for IO9. Very excited to talk with them. And other than that, you can find me places. Just follow my Twitter.
Okay, sounds good. Rose.
Of course, I'm chewing. Hi, I'm Rose. I go by Ghost Adventures on Twitter and on Twitch. That's Ghost Adventures with a Q, not a G. I'm still not Zach Baggins. Tonight I was playing Perdita, the most hated person on the ship.
Not for long.
We'll see. I don't know. I might become intolerable whenever I get cursed with whatever.
What? You didn't get cursed. What are you talking about?
Sure, Pluto. You can catch me on Saturdays over at Praetor's Rejects, playing with the hot toddies over there. We're always having a good time playing Greyhawk meets 5e. Or I play every other Wednesday on the Initiative Order. We're playing Fallout, a rogue radio, where I play Darby and I hit things with a spiked baseball bat. It's fun. You should go check it out if you haven't already. And yeah, check me out on Twitter or on Twitch. I tweet every time I go live.
I should do that.
Good.
Yeah,
Isabel.
it's helpful.
I am Isabel. You can find me on Twitter at IsabelIsOK. The Initiative Order, I was a part of a Vasan miniseries that we are trying desperately to arrange scheduling to have a finale. So keep an eye out on the Initiative Order for when that gets announced. Otherwise, just follow me on Twitter. That's it for me.
Okay. Gus.
I'm Gus. I exist on the internet. That is my outro.
You have something coming up you can plug.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to be playing in a game on TIO with Pluto running it for the Dresden Files.
Yep, on the 14th.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Casper, I'm sure you have some stuff to plug, right?
Maybe just a few things. Hi, I'm Casper the NB Ghost. I am a Black Cherokee sapphic writer of sci-fi, fantasy, and horror. I created a lesbian werewolf scripted podcast called Howl the Podcast. You can find that anywhere you listen to podcasts. I also I got into game designing, so now I have a Twitch, an itch account profile thing. Anyway, my schedule currently Tuesday at noon. I'm playing American Werewolf Biker Club because it is the full moon and I stay on brand. With Young Foxy, Husha Kid, and Danny's Corner. On alternating Wednesdays, I'm in Stardust Ghost on Neon Lights Roleplay. That's a Mechaton Zeta game where I play Doc and I'm in a Franken-mech called Firecracker. On the second Sunday, so the 12th this month, at 3, I'm on Cybernation Uncensored's Ghost Hunters. We had to move it because of scheduling. I'm GMing Monster of the Week, prequel to 13 Ghosts. On Fridays, I'm in Avatar Legends. I play a waterbender with a grizzly bear dog. Anyway, Saturdays, I'm in a Lancer game on TRPG. It's called Solstice. I play Zombie, whose mech's name is Godkiller. Sundays I'm here. Mondays I get to sleep, maybe, sometimes. You can follow me for my schedule and support me on Ko-Fi. Check out my games on itch or hit me up on startplaying.games. I am everywhere at Casper the NB Ghost, except for Twitter, where I am Casper the NB Wolf. That is Casper, DANB Ghost or Wolf, all one word.
And then me, I'll keep mine short. You can find me everywhere at Pluto Cleric on all social medias. The one thing I do want to plug, on the 7th this week on Tuesday night, I am kicking off Origin City Suits in the Dark. It is a dark dystopian superhero story set in the Fate core system. So if you if you wanted to see what Gotham City would look like in Cyberpunk 2077, tune into that. It'll be Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern. I am really excited about that session. But with that, we will see you all next week to see what happens with all of these failed saves.
It's gonna be fine.
We are so in trouble.
It'll be
Ladder.
fine.
It's my first one. I'm sure it's fine.
We'll see. Have a good
Not
night,
me
everybody.
having an evil plan. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.